gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Star Ladder, Star Series Finals I-League action here. We've got Vega going up against the side of Team Secret, and it is myself, ODPixel. I'm going to be joined by GoDz for this one. Should be good fun. We're going to be together for a couple of series. We've got this, and then I believe we've got Liquid versus Vega. So a couple of very good games. You yourself, GoDz, you've just seen Secret, and they didn't do too great against the side of Liquid. What went wrong for them here? I mean, are they going to be feeling pretty bad going into this game? Was it a bad defeat?
That one, I think, well, it was a bad defeat. They kind of got stomped, but it was also like a let's not pick support Mirana to jungle again kind of defeat.
You don't think that will come up again for Puppet?
It's unlikely. I think it's the kind of bad defeat which they can easily move on from and not let it too much. I think the earlier win today was possibly a game which would worry them more because I don't think they played that game that well, and it was just like Envy, Naga Siren just kind of turning the game around. So against Vega, though, the team has also been a bit struggling as of late. So I think this is like a must-win match for both these teams in this group.
Yeah, it really is. I'd like to see the group standings, but unfortunately it's not been... Unless it's been updated now. We can have a quick look. I'll have a quick flick. Have they done it? Oh no, that's not updated.
So I got my trusty friend Liquipedia up. Liquid at 2-0. Oh, I guess that's not this team. Secret there, 1-1.
Yes.
Vega is 0-1.
Okay.
So Vega lost earlier to Wings Gaming, which is a team you don't want to lose to if you want to get to.
Yeah, and then they're playing Liquid after this, and I guess seeing the fact that Liquid kind of just defeats Secret, you'd argue this is probably the easier game for Vega.
Yeah.
Going for the LAN performance so far.
And been beating Vega a lot, like in all the online play they've had, so I think that's a tough match for Vega. And despite this being Team Secret, the kind of all-star team, whatever you want to call them, I think it's a more winnable match for Vega. But struggling a bit for the time being.
Yeah, it's definitely, and Liquid certainly seem to be kind of on the way out. And Liquid seem to be a team as well that just perform really well at LANs. I mean, you know, they seem to have that kind of group ethos, and Secret had that, but obviously they had a bit of a slip-up at WCA, and now so far, you know, the game's not necessarily been the easiest for them, and here we have them going up against Vega. They open up with the Zeus, and Vega are going to respond with the OD. Hero that we actually saw just over the mainstream in the last game, which was Alliance versus Team Spirit, and a very close game, and OD just got to the point where he had his Shivas, he had the Rod of Atos, he has the Miss, and he has the Cypher Vice. And you're just going into a fight, so you get the BKB out. If there's no control, he'll just three-shot your carry. You know, just bam, bam, just an insane amount of pure damage. So I understand to be a very, very scary hero, and a hero that can be really hard to lane against. S4 was on the puck against it, and he did do all right, but you can understand that some people are a little bit terrified of the man.
As far as dishing out tons of damage, that's something Zeus also specializes in. I think this is a hero that doesn't really... It takes actually quite a while for the hero really to start getting scary, but the late game with the percent-based damage static field, he just starts wrecking everyone. And it's really important to have items like Mech and Pipe on your team. I think that's a big reason why Darkseer was second pick for Vega, because this hero can get all those useful items against Zeus. You get the Greaves, you get the Pipe, and you've just got all that much-needed AoE damage block to deal with Zeus.
We're going to have a Spirit Air picked up by the side of Secret, and we did, of course, see this come out earlier today. Pi picked it up. I believe I was casting to that game. It was... Who did they play against?
VP. That was the Naga.
That was the VP game, wasn't it?
Pretty well on the Earth Spirits. Yeah. Had some nice pull saves. He managed to farm up the Ag Scepter too. It was really good against the Void Chronosphere because you could just save people who got caught inside of it with the turning them into stone aspect.
Vega
so
Squadrons turn to ban.
Definitely was fairly impressed by Pilot.
And with the first pick Zeus as well, I've not seen Secret play it myself recently. Are they playing it? Is it WeHeart playing it, or are they doing it kind of like we saw? Obviously, LGD they run the ROTK offlane Zeus. There's potential for Zeus support. I mean, does Secret have that flexibility? Have you seen with the pick?
I haven't seen him do the Zeus, but I got to imagine it's a mid for them. I think they're going to play it. Yeah, I think the way ROTK plays it is like a kind of specialized, unique thing that you see coming out of the Chinese scene from like LGD, Vici Gaming do it with Ice. I think it's less likely here for Secret.
Team Secrets.
We're going to see the anti-mage being banned out already too. Two high mana pool opponents that could be pretty dangerous in terms of mana void, and we know it's hero that Envy himself very, very comfortable in. The bans for Secret, understandably IO, the Death Prophet, also taking away the Disruptor, a hero that we know that Vega are very, very comfortable with. As well, and also something that's going to be useful against heroes like the Earth Spirit in terms of having that catch potential. Let's see what Secret take out. against Vega.
Maybe worry about some of the like, big team fight specialists. That's where Disruptor's banned. Shadow
Vega
Shaman, some push,
Squadrons
which
turn
Vega's
to
lacking.
ban.
Yeah, and more control as well. Something that
Yeah.
Spirit is not going to have a huge amount of fun playing against. But at the same time, it's kind of double-edged. You know, you get that initial silence on the Shaman, and he's incredibly squishy. You're going to be able to get in, use the combo, and blow him out before he's able to get anything off. So it does work both ways, that one.
So as far as Envy
5
heroes go,
seconds
Ember Spirit's
remaining.
still in the pool,
Yeah.
something which we saw last game, although against Team Secret.
I mean, do you
being
think
very
we could see the
successful.
Naga come out again? Was
Yeah,
it? Yeah, I mean, if it won a game that a lot of people, I didn't see it, but a lot of people were saying it was pretty much a game that was VPs, and the Naga pick did do it in the end.
It's a decent fallback. OD does really well against the illusions.
Yeah, actually,
though.
that's true. Yeah,
And that's one of the things
illusion-based isn't
where
gonna be good.
like the Cleave is actually not that great against Naga illusion because they always like split apart one illusion by themselves. But that's where the single target of like Lion with the Mana Drain Hex, OD with the Arcane Orb is actually pretty good at dealing with illusions. So if anything, it's a possible 5th pick for Secret. I don't. They want to get in this stage and. If it gets banned, it's some good global to go with Zeus and also a hero Envy's been playing and favoring a lot lately. So you're against a Darkseer, you need to pick a strong safe lane hero generally to actually manage the lane. Like Gyro always comes to mind, although maybe not the best Envy suited hero.
Oh, Jakiro. So Vega are looking for a bit of that push. Yeah, a bit of that was already banned out from the side of Secret. And Jakiro, a few CS teams have been doing this. I think it was Team Spirit as well. They've been picking up a few times, not in this LAN, but in the qualifiers. There are some teams that are still liking the Jakiro, and understandably, because he can take down towers at a pretty incredible rate. And if you get the right kind of pace and momentum going, it's pretty hard to deal with. Up against it.
I think one of the really nice things about Jakiro is like when you're playing support, like I'll play support early on, play pubs. If I'm versing an Earth Spirit, like I go to like 2 minutes, you want to go help your mid secure a rune, or you want to go grab the rune for yourself. If you get hit by a rolling boulder, you're in trouble. Like that slow owns you. You're then getting right clicked, boulder smash. But Jakiro is really tanky and doesn't really care if Earth Spirit rolling boulders him because you can just turn and fight. And there's very few supports that can just turn on an Earth Spirit when you get caught out, fight him. Jakiro, one of the kind of few exceptions.
And a hero that you mentioned earlier, they're going to get themselves the Envy Ember Spirit, and definitely Envy, one of the people that still plays this hero at a very, very high level, and it's incredibly scary. And Vega, they obviously seem very confident with the straight up in response. They're going to pick themselves the Sven for their carry.
Yep. So Pasha Sven, they got great farming potential out of this hero. We saw Envy kind of show a newish way to use the hero last game, using just the God Strength very early to farm neutrals as well, but I think Pasha more likely to go for the more aggressive, like more points in Stormbolt, get the Blink Dagger, go ganking a bit more, and really take the fight to Team Secret. I think Vega can consider is also just doing the Jakiro dual lane with Darkseer. This is not exactly going to be an easy matchup for Ember if he's against those two heroes with a weak support, which we don't really know what it's going to be yet, but I think Secret needs something like a Dazzle or something to help against the Darkseer in lane and just to help protect the Ember Spirit.
The one thing, of course, if that Ember Spirit does get caught out and OD gets ahead, it's a fairly squishy hero for OD to start to pound through. But it's about that control, and I mean, so far, you're going to be able to remnant yourself away from a Stormhammer. The catch potential of Vega isn't huge, but once they do start to lock you down, they are certainly going to be able to melt your way.
You're only missing the Storm Spirit. You're going to get the 3 spirits.
It would be nice,
Spirit, Ember, Storm.
but I think we can keep on dreaming.
I guess offlane Zeus.
Storm Spirit anytime soon.
Yeah. The Wii Storm Spirit mid. No. That hero, unfortunately, not really all too strong right now.
Okay, there was a team that picked it up, I think, in one of the qualifiers. They lost.
Yeah, it was very...
Actually, didn't recently EG try and play it in something?
Yes.
Samael played it. Was it at the Summit?
At Summit.
Yeah, they had a game where Samael played it.
Yeah.
They didn't win. Oh.
I think they lost that game.
Yeah.
Maybe it was one of the games they lost against DC or something. Ooh.
Vega Squadrons turn to ban.
Bat, I think, is really strong right now, especially when you can get some good farm, get a well-timed blink. Like I really like that. Like having a mid player who can play Bat Rod, I think, is really powerful in the current patch. Although this, I don't believe, will be the case for Team Secret. Zeus for Wii. And last pick supports for both teams, I guess. Now, yeah, both teams looking for that like 5 position support.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas, so they're banning out the A. I wonder if we're going to see some kind of lane system, maybe the Witch Doctor to add to the push.
Yeah, throw on some more heals and sustain.
In nicer.
Oracle is still in the pool.
Dazzle is still available.
Yeah, Dazzle's definitely good for both teams, I guess. More, I mean, at that point, physical damage is not going to bother Vega when you've got Sven plus Dazzle. They don't need the hero. I think it's better for. I mean, it's fine for Vega, but it's really good for Secret just because of Shadow Wave helping the Daxter Iron Shell not like crush you as much in lane.
5 seconds remaining.
So as far as dealing with Batrider, there's no Venge swap
time.
now. Shadow Demon Disruption in the past was sometimes used as a pseudo answer. Not convinced it's like the best. I think
Bane is still there.
I think Oracle's just amazing because you can instantly false promise the hero that gets lassoed and then they're fine. Like that to me is like a great pick for Vega if they've got the Oracle player.
Yeah, so one of these kind of disruptive supports, yeah.
And also it instantly gets rid of Flame Guard. I think Vega not picking Oracle is okay. Let's say if they don't pick Oracle, they don't have an Oracle player. That's like all there is to it. Like
they've read it obviously as you have, and as you said.
Insta counter to lasso, Purge is an insta counter to the Flame Guard. It's amazing. I think you could even purge off the Earth Spirit Silence on teammates too, theoretically. So
yeah, I'd imagine so. Yeah, with the Fortune's End. Yeah.
Yep. So I if anything, this is like a better pick than the Vengeful Spirit, but not sure if that's. I mean, Secret. This is new. You're not entirely used to playing against this hero still on the new patch, perhaps.
5
final pick here for Secret. They still need Puppy's hero here.
Yeah. No Mirana, please. No Mirana.
Mirana, the 5th pick Mirana.
Oh god.
Is he gonna do it?
Dazzle.
Puppy Dazzle, you reckon?
Which, yeah, probably.
Remaining.
Seems pretty good.
Dazzle.
Yeah.
Dazzle.
Nice Dazzle.
Okay.
As we talked. Oracle and Dazzle come. Alright, so these are these two lineups going into it. I don't know, I guess Vega's lineup, the Oracle and OD is scary. As you said, there's a lot of strengths of Oracle. They're going to feel very happy that they got it for as that 5th pick. They obviously looked at the entire lineup in Secret and said, this is the hero.
I'm loving Vega's lineup. Yeah. They've got the Darks you can itemize against the Zeus with the type. They've got the Oracle to counter the Batrider, the Ember in the mid game. I think Secret are going to have to resort to a lot of just like, Secret-like plays, like the Envy plays where he's just split pushing, really just being annoying around the map and not trying to team fight. I don't think they can really team fight all too well here.
No, yeah, and I guess but at the same time, if they do take it late, we've seen in the other matches against OD, there's still going to be the power here on Vega. Yeah. So I think, as you said, it's going to be pulling apart them and Ember Spirit, EU doing what he can across the map in the different lanes.
Team fights will pretty much always Vega the Vega lineup in 5v5. So Secret will be looking for like the insta pick with the Batrider, turn it into a 4v5, and getting Zeus into that kind of scary late game state.
For battle.
Let's have a look. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed Secret versus Vega. Getting another best of one, the penultimate best of one here on this second stream. We'll be having Vega versus Liquid right after. ODPixel, and I'm here joined by GoDz, and we'll be here to see if Secret can kind of bring it back. Obviously, from the last game, if you were joining GoDz, it was quite a rocky trip for the side of Secret as they got knocked down pretty hard by the side of Liquid. See if they have some better luck against Vega, but as you said, going into this, Vega certainly have strengths to their draft, but at the same time, Secret, they've certainly got the ups to theirs as well.
And right now, this early warding mission from Vega looks to be where they want to try and find it first. They popped the ward down and then they smoked like afterwards. That was a level 1 TP down here nice and early on, but I don't think they're going to find too much with this.
30 seconds to battle.
We'll see what Secret do. As far as the lanes go, I think that's probably one of the stronger points of Secret's draft. The Zeus mid does just fine mid just with the spam on the Arc Lightning, and for Vega, they kind of need some levels and a bit before they can try and really contest the lanes.
I guess, yeah, as you said, in the mid lane matchup, Zeus is going to get the farm, and at the same time, OD is. I mean, OD's not really in any danger of dying to the Zeus's. He should be able to still get everything he needs safely in the mid.
Yeah, it's the Earth Spirit who's like the best kind of roaming hero to apply pressure this game out of all the supports. So I think for the first 5-10 minutes, the Earth Spirit's the problem hero that Vega have to react to, which gives Secret some ways to be a bit more aggressive on their side. But and for Vega, like you've still got strong laning heroes, even if they're not heroes that necessarily rotate all that well. OD kind of at least traditionally known for being a mid lane winner. Sven at least does pretty well now, especially with mangoes and all that. I'm going to start his time in the top lane, blocking off the pull camp and looking to just contest Sven's lane.
Him and the bat here on Sir Misery's got a couple of levels, and you get a few stacks of napalm. They're definitely the chance to go. And in fact, they're just going to go for a bit of aggression now, rolling straight in, looking for the body blocks, and Attacks the sticky napalm. Solo is there, but just forcing Pasha back and showing them that they are going to be fairly scary in the lane. The side is Secret and the other lane matchup. So they're running these dual lanes, having this Jakiro and Darkseer combination that you talked about in the draft. And we'll see. I mean, who do you think is going to have the harder time farming here? The Ember Spirit against these two, or the Sven against the two of Secret?
It's I probably. They're actually both gonna have a really rough time. I was about to say, oh, Sven's gonna have a worse time. He's a Sven. And I was like, wait, Ember against these two also just as bad. And you've got, I mean, Dazzle's like probably the better support to have on your side as far as being able to make this lane more manageable. But yeah, this is Darkseer, so they're both nasty. I don't think either carry are gonna have much fun. Maybe slightly better for the Ember. Hold on, I don't say that very convincingly.
Mid lane, we've seen saw no one there just with the orb walking, forcing back Weeha, and a slight edge, 8 for 3, 5 for 0 here in the first few waves, but pretty much as close as we'd expect nonetheless. But just rolling himself away from that top lane.
Gets XP for level 2, which is sometimes hard to get. This hero, kind of like Spirit Breaker, you get a lot more potent at level 2, getting that second spell online. You don't really do much. And Rolling Boulder probably better than the Spirit Breaker charge, but yeah, it gets the double damage rune. Solo trying to contest that will be able to get in position in time.
Rocks are laid down, but looks like Pallado's not going to find the angle to jump in. Yeah, he's still got the Boulder Smash on cooldown, that initial kick. And Misery CS on this off. So they're looking at the offlanes. We talked about the position one. So Misery 8 for 0 on his offlane. And you look down to the bottom, and Darkseer, of course, he's been cutting across the jungle as well. He's going to have no kind of lack of farm. He's going to be able to find CS here against these two.
Yeah, it's almost less about which carry is going to do better, and it's which offlane is going to do better. Like a Bat who's getting close, good farm in his lane, and Darkseer getting good farm. Bat needs less, I think, to be a menace. Just Blink Dagger up, whereas Darkseer needs levels as well as like the mech and Soul Ring and all that. So I think for Darkseer when he comes like gets his first timing compared to the Bat Rider.
See, yeah, Osprey just giving himself to the Ancients here. He's going to TP back out to the lanes, but as you said, with this hero, you've really got to make something happen at the start, because if he gets to the point where you're walking around lanes and no, in fact, top lane, this is going to be your first blood in. Misery getting caught out. Solo and Pasha find him on his own, trying to steal some of the creeps here by the camp, and he just gets a little bit too greedy for his own good. When the controller's there, they'll take themselves down that kill.
I was saying kind of Winter talked about, like playing against the Oracle as an offlane, you just have no idea how much damage he's going to do when he hits these like multiple Purifying Flames with a Fortune's End. I think there may have been 3 Purifying Flames. Like the first one he uses, the second one he purges off the first one, he gets the second one off, and then he throws a third for a bit of extra damage. So it's like huge single target burst damage that no offlaners really understand just yet. Until you play against this hero like 50 to 100 times, you're not going to quite know how much damage it can actually do to you in like quick succession.
He's got to be careful here, Misery. He's still finding the levels, but at the same time, so is the Darkseer, and in fact the Jakiro Shoma getting a fair bit of XP down here at the bottom. And the mid lane matchup starting to close back up as expected. Weeha with the spam getting back in there. Pylai did roll in on the top lane. 3 stacks of sticky napalm
bottom
on
lane,
Pasha.
they've got it on Mag.
And they're going to take him down there. Adlet Man, Mr. MV and Puppy catching out the Darkseer, and nothing that the Jakiro could do to help.
Top lane meanwhile, Pasha.
A kick across. Pasha's got 6 stacks of napalm. He'll get punished for sticking around in lane with that. And now, Misery trying to move on to Solo. There'll be the roll across, looking to catch out the Oracle, and they'll get it. Misery's going to live, bottles himself up. Pylai is going to tick out fairly low, but not low enough to bring him down. He'll be fine. Things starting to kick off, and Secret making the leeway and getting ahead with 3-1.
Yeah, it was a really nice kill bottom with the Dazzle Ember. Just Puppy hitting a Shadow Wave heal surprise from the fog, and then Ember getting a nice Searing Chains to follow once the creeps got taken out by the Shadow Wave. Vega, they had a bit of an edge, I feel like, from the lanes until those couple of kills went the way of Team Secret.
Yeah, in terms of the laning, yeah. Eden Mag just coming here to disrupt the pull from Puppy. Finding good XP, nearly level 5 here on the man. Misery is level 6. And thanks to that, he's got 1200 gold, so this could be a pretty respectable rate on the pickup of the Blink Dagger here. And this is a bat that hasn't backed off to the jungle. He's managed to find this all in lane, and thanks to the 2 kills he's been involved in.
Yeah. To head back to Fountain now as he's got empty ball. He actually will just stack some neutrals on the way. Oh, he's actually already got a big stack here. So if he can stack this and secure a rune, suddenly he's looking like he's going to have a very good Blink Dagger timing.
This is really good for Misery. And considering the fact that he has died once. And the mid lane as well, we are still finding everything that he needs. At the same time, no one is, of course, as well. And no one's going to have his eyes on this top rune. Well as Misery, and they'll roll straight in. Not quite to connect with the slow, but they get the stun off. Pops the Fairy Fire, starts to turn. We are moving forward, but they've got he's going to be fine there for the magic damage now. The Sanity's Eclipse doing pretty much nothing. Misery not going to get bursted down straight away, so the heal will kick in. He'll be fine. Ice Park going to get juked out by Paladai. He rolls out. Bit of a mess there for the side of Vega. Not quite enough damage to deal with that. And in fact, it's the mid lane where Ember came in with Puppy and with a Thunder God's Wrath. They secure the kill onto Zeus. A bit of a mess there for the side of Vega and Secret capitalized. They don't lose anyone there around that very scrappy fight at the rune, and they get themselves a kill mid with the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, it's super scrappy with multiple Secret heroes almost going down. The Earth Spirit, like one hit from dead. The Sanity's Eclipse not doing enough damage to either Zeus or the Bat Rider, both who were about
Misery.
one nuke from dead.
Oh, and he gets nuked. Yeah, Misery. Underestimating the potential of the Oracle just bursting you down like that.
Radiant's
Get a big
top
he
tower
pings
is
out
under
the
attack.
cliff saying it's watered here, but it's actually, there was no water or anything there for Vega. Just good, smart rotations coming out from Solo, knowing Misery would go for that camp. Solo about to hit level 6. It's a very early level 6 for an Oracle.
Yeah, he's getting a lot done here on the hero. Ember coming into the mid as well. He's got remnants. I want to try and jump. Time's going to be hard. Shoma is down, the Jakira on the side, and they've also got Solo around. The safe lane is getting a bit more space now, these rotations happening. 34 for 7 on the Sven, but Envy, of course, with his activity, he's actually just going to clear up some of the jungle camps here with the level 3 Flame Guard. Yeah. He's still keeping pretty much on par, and this is giving Misery the safe lane, so obviously this position where he's going to be pretty comfortable in finishing off that blink now. 1600 gold.
Going in on Pi, they hit the stun, and there should be another Purifying Flames. Yeah, they'll get that kill.
This Solar Oracle so far has been doing absolute wonders. It's he's got the 3 kills of Vega. He is everything that they have on the board right now.
I mean, as much as Purifying Flames is that great KSing skill, he's been very much the reason they've gotten those kills more than anyone else. So, all deserving of all those kills to go his way.
Down by the bottom rune, a bit of a scuffle, and well, Envy gets the 2-man chains on. They move on to Shoma with the Thunder God's Wrath. They'll burst him down. Now turning their attention towards no one. He's got 3 stacks on him of the sticky napalm, and the Shallow Grave from Misery. He's trying to man fight. Charges will be pot. Misery trying to jack it around. The vision there on the edge of the pit. Won't quite make it. He does go down. It's a 1-for-1.
Oh, no one.
And indeed, he's been found by Paladai. And
not against the Zeus.
Okay.
That's a fun way to play Bat. You just circle around them, and their turn rate with the napalm is just so abysmal. Vega get an important kill. At this point, killing the Bat Rider is like the dream kill.
Actually, well, the fact that he's not been knocked down too far though. It's still going to be a very respectable blink dagger timing for the offlane Bat. And really good levels as well. He's nearly level 8 at 9 minutes in.
Yeah. They really wanted that Blink Dagger around now, though, because they gave him the safe lane. That was when Envy TP'd in, then went to the jungle. It was like, okay, give the Bat the safe lane. We want to prioritize his Blink Dagger over everything else, and they're just kind of negate some of that good farm they were giving him.
Absolutely. And Envy, his build, I guess we can expect him to do the standard Envy straight up bots, which he's 800 gold in towards the recipe of.
I don't imagine he'll do anything other than that. He's not against any like silences or anything that kind of suggests he needs to pick up treads this game. He picks up a 1 for now, so he wants some more early game items. So he's not even close to the boots of travel after this early game start of his, but I think he realizes he needs to fight right now and be involved in some of these gank opportunities, so he's just going to pick up whatever cheap items he can get.
Mid lane, we are just forcing back one, and it's still both of the mids very much at even playing level.
Oh, Weeha, it's going to get banished.
And they have got their level 2 in the Ice Path here to follow through with, and there's the damage coming out. The Ice Path not being laid down first. Now Weeha just turns around, the flame breaks there to force back Vega, and guess he just got a little bit greedy there, the Jakiro, wanting to put the damage down first. Now Envy's just turning up, and he's going to punish the side as they take down the OD. Joma will be kept alive here by the false promise. TP's back to base, but the flame breaks out, and they might actually have the damage to burst through this one. No, he's still got the heals. The heals will override the damage. He'll be fine, and he's got to be careful. He's out of mana. Brought this one off. Ice Path not quite clipping him, but a bit of a fluff up there with the skills from the Jakiro that miss out on a kill on the Zeus.
Yeah, I probably just second guess. Like he was probably waiting for it, and he's like, okay, I'm going to go for the Ice Path, and he's like, wait a second, I could use the Macro Fire, and then because of the cast
Radiant's
times, he
top
just
tower is
ended
under
up
attack.
using the macropire too late, and that was really costly because that would have been like the OD ends up
Dyer's
dying
And then they
there.
lose the ODs, the
Is
Ember.
under
Yeah.
attack.
And they knew that the OD was in this position where it was the 10-minute rune was approaching. Zeus and OD both wanted the top rune, so Jakiro was rotating in like, okay, he's gonna go for the top rune, we'll get a kill on him, and then OD gets the rune and stays in lane. So it would have been a huge win for Vega if they'd executed correctly, and a bit of that kerfuffle just really kind of sets them back a bit. Most importantly on OD.
That could have been what the OD breaking away from the Zeus.
Yep.
Getting that bit of action, and well, smoke up from the side of Secret. They're going to try for a bit of a fight here. Misery's got the blink done, so this is the blink reveal, and it's going to be a big kill. Catching out the OD, bringing him back in, and Secret, they're not going to be ones to mess up that kill. They do take down the OD, so putting Weeha a little bit of a notch ahead of the enemy mid.
It's a couple deaths in a row for the OD, and not a hero you want to fall
Dyer's
behind on
bottom
early. He
tower
doesn't
is
really
under
fight well
attack.
when he doesn't hit the kind of item timings he needs with the Force Staff or Rod of Atos. And he's just very prone to getting ganked from here on out by Batrider. The Zeus is going to have a good time against him. Earth Spirit's got a great initiation too, so it'll be a tough game for no one on the OD. A lot of ancient stacks are waiting Sven now, and he's already gone back for points in the Great Cleave.
We're going to see bottom lane as well. Something might kick off. Vega, they're heading down. They've got fourth, and they have just finished the mech on the dark
They're
side.
going to try contest these ancients.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under
very
attack.
Oh, can they
limited
do it?
vision from from Vega to prevent this.
Misery. Breaking the Sven out of the stun. And Patch is still going to get it.
Yeah, I think Envy was a bit too far away to be able to come in on time. That was going to be the key hero to rotate in, and also Vega made sure they secured it with like a lot of heroes.
Yeah,
We saw
they would've been ready to
last
fight.
game when Secret went for the Ancients, they tried to do it with like just the Sven with one hero nearby. Vega's like, let's just have 4 heroes here just in case. They had the mech on Darkseer, they have an Ice Path, they had the False Promise with the Oracle as well, so they had plenty of defensive options should Secret try and get aggressive there.
Good lane. TP's coming through. Misery jumps in, gets the lasso off onto no one, but the False Promise is there indeed, and he's going to be A-OK. Bates Edict and a quick Purifying Flames to keep him nice and healthy, and the OD's out then. As you said, one of the real strengths of Oracle being drafted against a bat. Just instantly ruins the game.
Well, I expect to see more of that from the Oracle. The support is just going to offer so much to the team, like the lane dominance, the kills, the purge, and False Promise as well. So no one's game going to be somewhat salvaged by the fact that you can just have Oracle spend a lot of time seeing behind him now. And Oracle's going to become one of like the top priorities for Secret to try and focus down at the start of a fight, which Ember's pretty good at because he can always just remnant past everyone, and control is a bit limited on the side of Vega. Well, kind of have a great time on any kind of like Yule Scepter for Jakiro, which would be like the ideal item to get rid of Flame Guard and also set up the Ice Path onto Ember.
And Ember, of course, yeah, he's got past that initial timing there with the boots of travel, so Envy's farm will continue to skyrocket. He's second on the net worth at the moment. It is the Sven at the top, but that, of course, is pretty much the 1k granted by that ancient stack that he did get given to him. It's obviously just going to be a question of what he can do with it. He's got 2k saved up on top of the helm. We're interested to see if he does decide to go for the straight up S&Y, or is this going to be saving up for a blink now that he's got that cash influx, do you think?
He hasn't bought. He buys the belt for the Sandra / Sandra, and he hasn't upgraded it yet, so I think it may be a blink dagger then.
Top tower is under
There's not
attack.
really much other reason to save up a
Radiant
bunch of
structures
money
are
on a hero like Sven. May as well just buy the pieces. The courier's not even in use or anything, so you can't use that as a reason.
Dyer's
I think we will see
structures
a
are
blink dagger pick up with all this
Radiant's
money.
top tower has fallen.
I'll certainly stockpiling it. Bottom lane, the side of Secret, they're going to look to try and take a tier 1 of their own, cutting the creeps. They should be able to get it. Vega are actually going to be the ones to keep the push on, get a bit of liquid fire down, and okay, now they're TP straight away. They want to fight here because Mag in a bit of trouble, but he's got the mech. Envy will find the tower. Now the question is, can they get this? Can they catch him out? They'll lay down the ice path. They've got the control of the storm, and they drop the wall as well. A lot of hate on Envy. They do not want that man remnanting out of there, and he was not given a chance there at all.
Sioma, he learned his lesson. He's like, okay, just hit the ice path. Doesn't matter what else happens. Don't need the macro pie. Just got to hit the ice path. And
at the same time, Oracle was kind of on his own on the other side of the map, and Weeha and Puppy did catch him out there. I guess he was on a bit of a warning mission.
He was just on the because everyone from Vega was killing the T1 tower, and then they TP'd bottom, so he kind of got stranded, and His TP's actually on cooldown, so I imagine he tried to TP away and just got caught out by
Dire's
someone.
middle
So,
tower is under attack.
so what happens when you TP back to defend a tower, someone may get left behind or get a TP cancelled, and then suddenly you're in trouble. Bigger deal, they get the much more important kill on Ember Spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, shutting down E, kind of putting him in his place. He was yet to die this game. No one, he's working on his Rod of Atos. He finished the ETH lens, didn't he? Yeah, that's all done now.
Sven does just side SMY, so I guess he was a bit
Dire's
indecisive
top
about
tower
the
is
build
under
when he
attack.
wasn't spending his money, but besides the Blink Dagger can perhaps come later.
I guess, by the looks of it, yeah, Vega are going to go for Roche. They've got a DD here on the OD. This could be a good chance to take it without Secret being able to do anything. You've got Weeha and Puppy top.
Secret
they
do know about
TPs.
this. I think
Yeah.
they know because
Is under
the observer
attack.
ward by the Secret shop saw that
Yes,
they're not
that they
at
were
Ancients,
heading
yeah.
down and not going all the way
It's
across.
like they're heading towards Roshan and they did not stop by the Ancients. There's only one reason for it. But
They don't have Puppy though in the neighborhood. Now he's going to TP to the tier 1, but I think it's going to be too late unless they could do some big steal, but it's not going to be the case. Vega will get it. They're fairly low. False Promise keeping no one alive, and now they just go straight in onto Pylai Die. The damage from Vega ripping through the Earth Spirit. And they'll be able to ward that one off, so a successful Roshan for the side of Vega, and kill to top it off as well. Now Envy's coming in, he's not happy, he's angry, he's looking for Shoma, but there's going to be he's going to be keeping alive by the Astral. The Astral keeping him alive now. Now Envy's got to get himself out. Chikiro will end up going down there to the Zeus spam, jumping from Misery onto Solo, but Fate's Edicts himself. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough to save him. They've got the physical damage, they'll take down the Oracle as well. So a good kind of cleanup for the side of Secret there off the back of it. Do get themselves 2 kills, and Envy just going in balls deep and managing to get himself out as well, thanks to Puppy having his backside covered.
Thankfully Puppy had the max range on the Grave too, was maxed out. So he's got no mana. That's dead dazzle. That sometimes happens. That's the OD thing.
He paid for Envy's sins.
35 intel stolen from OD. Yeah, he's pretty ferocious fella right now. And we'll be going into the Rod of Atos build.
He's nearly got it done as well. Close. TP's coming in mid. Let me see if they can try and do something about Weeha. Just going to heal the OD back up.
Vega's spend is suddenly massive. Like, he farmed the Ancient stack, then you got Roche, he got a couple of kills, and now he's got another big Ancient stack waiting for him. So he's 1600 gold ahead of Ember now. You farm this Ancient stack, you're suddenly looking at like 2.5k gold advantage.
Yeah, this is so much farming for the man.
Yeah, and this is where Vega will look to press their advantage. Once they have Sven healed up and the next God Strength, like, they can take any tower, any fight they want around the map.
Dire's structures
It's
are
level 12 now
fortified.
as well, so he's got plenty of levels in his spells to go along with this.
Pi will get the top tower here, so a bit more money into the bank as Secret. Actually have a look at the graph at the moment. Yeah, it's still incredibly close. Very much neck on neck here between these two sides. And Envy trying to work towards that Battle Fury. He's got the Perseverance, 700 towards the first sword. And as you blink dagger now on the Sven.
And this is, it looks like a couple Blink Daggers with Darkseid having the money for his as well in
yeah.
just a second, so Vega will have Aegis, double blink,
Is under attack.
and a very hard to deal with lineup as a result.
And Atos, of course, now complete here by the OD.
Top tower is
Top
under
lane,
attack.
Pylai Die just trying to continue with a bit of the split pushing action.
Something it feels like Secret's been able to get away with a lot this game. I mean, hero like Earth Spirit, you don't want to like put a lot of resources into ganking him when he's in an off lane like this. Like, you're like, well, it's an Earth Spirit, I don't want to send 3 heroes to gank him.
Puppy caught out by the boys in blue. He'll grave himself, drop down a weave, try what he can here.
They timed it. The grave wears off, it kills him off, yeah. Nice little play you can make with OD. The Astral really good against the grave in general.
Oh,
Dire's top
MV.
tower is under attack.
Mana? Okay.
He's good.
He doesn't lose too much intel there from the
Radiant's
Arcane Orb.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's out and the mid lane, Pasha. I mean, I guess this game, does he need to pick up the BKB, or do you think we could see him just go straight for the Crystallis next?
I saw Dichara do that build.
Yeah.
This game, a lot of control. You're against the Zeus. He definitely needs a BKB. It's just a matter of when, not if. So, as far as his next time goes, I think because he's got the blink, he can just go right into the fight. The BKB probably the safer option, but Daedalus, a more explosive one.
This could be a good wrap round from Vega. They're looking to jump Paladin and Puppy pretty much next to each other, and they'll jump in. Only get the Stormhammer to Puppy, the vacuum and Paladin as well. They'll get themselves 2 quick kills there for the side of Vega. Magnetize. They'll be able to split up, wait that one out. jumping in perfectly there with the blink dagger from Sven, and I think that pretty much was the reveal there from Pasha. Getting themselves 2 kills and a tower to boot as well by looks of it.
Just a bit too fast for them. No one. Gotta be careful where you're positioned here. This Zeus will cause you some problems here with the Aether Lens.
Radiant's middle tower
We'll get healed back up.
fallen.
He's not the Aegis carry, despite playing as if he had one.
That's Sven still with that. This is obviously one of the things between these two carries. Envy, he's about 1,500 behind. He'll do his best to keep up. He's nearly got that Battle Fury, and it's going to be a big point. Walk into Mag here. Under there as well. Just going to throw out an ambitious Ice Path. And he's just going to go for the straight TP here. Oh, Mag. Really in range for the vacuum.
This is like the third pretty big Ancient stack that we're seeing for the game for Vega. And we're 21 minutes in, and Sven, having farmed 2 Ancient stacks already, is to be farming his 3rd fairly soon. That's a scary amount of boost in his overall farm. Secret, I feel, haven't got a whole lot out of the Batrider as far as pickoffs after the early game. We haven't seen too many as of late. Misery has been involved in the majority of their kills, but it just doesn't feel like Secret's playing fast enough tempo. They're trying to... I mean, this is kind of classic Envy and Secret, where they're being a bit more greedy, trying to control the map. You had Earth Spirit earlier, just solo split pushing, but it made it very hard for Misery to be able to use his hero to its full potential.
Maybe he might have a good shot at taking this top tier 2. You've got Vega grouping up for the tier 1, but it looks to be a tier 1 for a tier 2 trade. Well, tier 2 and a tier 1 for a tier 1 trade. They managed to get themselves the mid tower. Envy looking to finish off the top. They've got the lasso onto Mag, bringing him in. He'll pop the mech. That's not going to save him. Also getting themselves a kill there. So Envy could get this tower. This is going to be a very favourable trade for the side now. He's got to get himself out. TP's coming back in. Play it safe. In fact, no, he's got backup. Secret might fight this. Misery, he's already used the lasso. I'll get the tower. Will be denied by the OD. Change onto Pasha. They'll kick through the stun. It's going to connect the silence as well. But from the silence, Jakiro throwing out the ice bomb, holding back to the side of Secret. They'll drop the stun as he clicks Puppy. Graves himself. He's got a run Pulse Promise, keeping Pasha alive here. So they'll lose the Dazzle on the side of Secret. Best will get out, and the side of Vega able to keep each other alive there thanks to the plays from Solo.
That was so close to getting a kill there on the Sven. It was the silence on the Oracle, man. He couldn't actually get the false promise off of the Sven, so the defensive Astral also being crucial to save the Sven's life there. So everything done right in the defense.
Ooh, looking for Sherman the stun. He's gonna miss. And again, just being healed up by Solo. We've just forced back the side of Secret, and Secret able to poke the side of Vega anymore, and it's 11-11 still, 23-19.
And already having a Glimmer Cape up. Not a name we see so much anymore in the current patch, but against Zeus it feels absolutely essential sometimes.
Misery's got lasso back up, and he'll use it straight away. Jumps in, catch the Shakira off of the sidelines, to quick and easy kill for Secret. Picking him off, just, I know, went a little bit too far away from the group. Yeah. Meanwhile, Pash is just farming more Ancients. He's nearly level 16 here.
I think after that fight, he realized, like, I need a BKB. Yeah. I'm getting kited by the Searing Chains. Even when he's got a blink, if he ever gets hit by any spells and he can't get his blink off, he's going to have problems dishing out damage. So the BKB will come as soon as possible for him.
And also, D-Got coming on the courier. Yeah, the BKB for no one. Very much just a recipe short. Yeah, so as you said, when the BKBs come out for Vega, these fights are going to be certainly a hell of a lot harder, because you look at the physical damage and it really isn't there. It's Ember Spirit, but he's just got a Battle Fury, so BKBs, that's going to be a very strong point for Vega in the mid game when they grab those.
And as long as the Oracle can get the false promise off and no one gets lassoed to start the fight off and gets like burst down before they can BKB, team fights will definitely favor Vega. Still a big if, like you've got to be on point, ready in the right position as an Oracle. For Secret, like they've got Zeus kind of itemized. Zeus is a hero that's just going to scale well to the late game regardless. Okay.
Straight in onto Envy.
That was...
And he's gone.
Quick kill.
That's the worrying bit at this point of the game for Secret. The fact that the Sven can just do that with the help of one hero. Just knock Envy out of the game for nearly a full minute. And yeah, with the BKB, good luck even trying to stop him if you see him jumping on your core.
And next Roche is respawning soon, which likely Vega will again have their eyes on. They'll have double BKB then. If they can get double BKB with an Aegis, that's where...
push time. That's the go time for Vega.
Secret's got good ways of dealing with the push at least. Like they can kind of counter push and be annoying with the Batrider as well as Ember Spirit. And just delay with a Sleight of Fist, Battle Fury, Ember Spirit in general. But This game's it's not gonna end with the next Aegis. Even if Vega get it and can start pushing down towers, I don't see them breaking high ground unless Secret really like botch things up a bit with their defense, which shouldn't happen.
As you said, Sherman now pretty much got the gold there to finish off his Glimmer as well. Highlight Eye is coming out here on this top lane into D ward, but nothing's going to be caught out as of here. Looks like, oh yeah, look at that Vega D ward there, not quite catching the Radiant Observer in the jungle. Just on edge.
Envy will.
Oh, in fact, they laid down two, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, both.
It's perfect trifecta.
Bless them.
Dire's bottom
So
tower
they're going to swoop through the jungle. They're expecting to find someone like Envy, like, oh, Envy was just pushing bottom lane, he's going to fall back in the jungle and do like his normal Envy kind of greedy things, but instead they find no one in the jungle. They say, let's go to the Roche, and well, no one's really there from Secret, only Vega.
Dire's bottom
Time for Roche, and well, Misery is there on the side. Trying to break through. Thundergod's Wrath comes in, they know what's going on, but Vega, I think they just stay here and say, we don't care that, we can finish this.
Pasha's a bit stuck though until he can blink and come. Okay, there we go. He blinks back down.
Whoa, where did he? Yeah, he's back in. I thought he was blinking top to the side then. Now he's in there, he picks up the, actually going to be no one picking up the Aegis this time. Another Roshan here for the side of Vega. From strength to strength, starting to put it back over, but still incredibly close in terms of net worth, because the farm for Envy, for Misery in fact, is the second on the net worth.
Oh, we're top
Keeping it
lane.
fairly high.
Secret looked to be posturing to go for a kill here, but this Dire Observer was seeing everything. Oh, sorry, the Radiant Observer was seeing everything. And
Oh, right, just onto Misery. Sherman's going to lay down the ice bar. BKB's pop by no one. He's ready to fight straight in. The Batrider. Him onto Puppey, bringing him back through. The wall's been laid down. Misery gets himself forced over. The Stanis's Eclipse, not quite enough to kill him. Elecro's out as well. Looking for the TP out, but Puppey's going to get storm hammered. He's going to be the casualty here for the side of Secret. Looks like the rest of Secret will be able to escape though, so Dazzle, he's just giving his life and allowing time for the course to get out.
yeah, OD's first BKB not really amounting to too much, so these small kind of victory to take away from that one for Team Secret. Although Vega's still very strong if they want to kind of group as 5 and make plays, but every time you kind of kill or push somewhere on the map as Vega, it's Secret elsewhere, being pesky, being annoying. It's Envy taking a T2 tower. He's just everywhere, just finding these pickoffs and creating havoc.
And his BKB's on cooldown because of that last little engagement where he used it for the Dazzle kill, and this is a big pickoff for Secret, finding the opening. Dodged the stun there with the Astral, but Odie's still in a lot of trouble, and that's going to be the Aegis down. Backup has made its way over, so it looks like Secret won't be able to take him down a second time, but they do ensure that the Aegis, not a lot's going to be able to be done with it.
Yeah, and just not the small things like not pressing their luck and going for a second kill for Secret, just on point this game. Kept things very close, and neither team really pulling away. If anything, it really feels like the last 10 minutes has been kind of controlled by Secret more than Vega. Like, it's Vega who are getting the kills, but it's Secret who are like forcing them to come back, defend lanes, find like a single kill, and then Secret's pressuring suddenly. It's like whack-a-mole. You knock one down, like there's another few popping up somewhere else on the map. So right now, Secret are the ones who are just really kind of slowing down the tempo for Vega, like forcing them to keep dealing with this split push. Weeha just throws nukes from the trees and then blinks away and TP's out. It's this constant pesky play that Vega just don't seem to have the right catch to deal with.
I mean, we saw as well, Envy doing it just then, pushing down the mid, blinking aggressively straight into the tower and remnanting away.
Well,
he doesn't feel scared at all.
I mean, Pasha just picked up Boots of Travel. If that doesn't say they have a split push problem against them, then I don't know what does, because he's just fed up with Seeker right now. When you pick up this item at this stage of the game, before you have any kind of real attack speed.
I mean, the thing is, at this point, how do you catch the Ember? You've got to rely pretty much on a blink stun.
Pasha's been caught himself on the Sven.
Oh, he pops the BKB. Yeah, BKB and TP. He's not dealing with that straight out.
It's two like 10-second BKBs. The first the OD, now the Sven, not really being used for too much. This one entirely defensive. The OD one for a dazzled kill, so they have got to be a little bit worried. It just doesn't really feel like they're moving forward right now. And that's with an Aegis on their side, with the BKBs. You get the double BKB with an Aegis, you're thinking, okay, this game is like, yeah, we're not necessarily going to get racks or even necessarily find a 5v5 team fight we win, but we should be the ones dictating the flow of the game.
The rune of invisibility.
Sure, well, Envy with his Invis. He's not going to look for anything, just playing it safe, playing it farming, knowing that Vega at this point are pretty much constantly sticking together as a group, so it's hard to find pickoffs as a whole. And still a game we're very, very close between these two sides. No one that's really breaking away, but as we get later, I mean, as we were saying at the start, is there a clear kind of winner in the late game?
Ooh, it's tough. I mean, Vega have the 5v5 teamfight advantage, but I think Secret have the slight late game edge just because of how mobile they are and how annoying they can be with split push. I mean, we're going to continue to see. You've got Pylai just off in some trees at top lane. It's the supports even split pushing right now. It's like, okay, it's a dangerous time to be split pushing. Let's just send the support to her. They're expendable. We don't mind if Puppey dies. He gets Atos here. He may just go down. He doesn't really care. Secrets don't really care. This kill means absolutely nothing.
By what right?
Easy pick off, and as you said, the fact that it's just buying time elsewhere on the map, the Secret. Vega.
Vega just need more catch, like more here. Like they don't need to make it so they don't have to like commit 3 heroes to defend like a split push right now, which is really hard to do. Like Sven with a dataless AC or something could theoretically do that, but it's a lot of items for Vega. The Hex OD I think is one. If you can get a Hex and ideally a Blink Dagger to go with it on OD, then you've got the great catch which can punish an Ember. So for them getting OD more farms is going to be one of their big priorities. And they're continuing to get farm, like the Ancient stacks continue, Sven's not really fallen off. His farm advantage over Ember has just been increasing over time, so...
He's, nearly 3k ahead of the Ember. Yeah, some pretty impressive stuff from Passion. Great way that the team's working around it. Yeah, working on that AC now. It's just a Hyperstone in, but he's now got 2.2 on top.
Moonshot, there we go, no AC, so it's made for the Moonshot. And this is just like
Moonshot,
that single target catch and burst damage that he's been lacking. You're gonna find Envy here. Blink on.
I guess that, yeah.
Oh, he got through the
Moonshot!
Oh, they've got the ward on the cliff. It immediately gets pinged. I actually didn't even notice that because it was off my monitor where it wasn't hovering over it.
Smart stuff.
It was like standing in the lane as if he didn't see him and then just pops on in, takes him out. But
and I guess that's why you get the Moonshot, so you could just ensure that you could kill him during that few seconds of disable that you do currently have.
Yep, with attack speed. You're spot on with that. And top lane, OD.
BKB off in time. Misery will actually pop us as well. Asher. They've got the vision, they've got the Atos onto Weehard. Zeus is down. Another big kill there for the side of Vega.
So that's what Vega have to be doing at this stage of the game, is finding the catches to these carry heroes. It's going to take them a long time before they can go for a push because Secret... I mean, look, you lose your course and it's still Dazzle mid lane, split pushing, being annoying. Partially convenient because he has a haste room, but wherever you go and catch someone, Secret have someone somewhere else just being just as pesky with the Rat Dota. But ultimately, kills on the core heroes means Vega's getting more farmed and Secret, their item progression, not really continuing as much as it is on the Vega side.
Vega now feeling confident to push as a group and look to try and take some more towers. And tier 2 in the mid lane is going to be the aim.
Yeah, they've got God String here as well, so maybe able to get some one-on-one time with this tier 3 tower even before the Zeus respawns, but going down and push pretty fast here. They likely want to force
middle tower has fallen.
Secret to come back and defend at bare minimum. But there we go. They're going to TP and look for the catches, which will not be presented to them.
And Puppey's there, bang on with the D ward.
For you. That's just been such a commonly used spot. We had Zeus there earlier when he was throwing lightning before blinking away. Then you had Ember there, so sure, it gets dealt with. It's almost worth rewarding at this stage, like because of how much time Secret has spent in those trees. Like you almost want a similar ward at the top side of the map if possible. Proven to be like a very important spot for Secret to use.
And we are getting closer to that point where no one is going to have that Hex online. Yep. He's very, very close to that. And as we were saying, that's going to be just a real step up in the difficulty that Envy's going to have to be ready to deal with. As he got coming out in the curry. He has got the completed Daedalus, so Daedalus now done on top of the Battle Fury, so he's got the damage, and we'll be able to hold a little bit better when they do come for a push themselves, Vega, but he's still very, very vulnerable if they can catch him out. And indeed is going to be a little bit easier once Sodi gets this item done around the corner.
So Sven ate the Moonshot, picked up another Hyperstone on top. It's pretty fast. I mean, he's actually hitting slower now that he's beaten Moonshot and bought a Hyperstone, so that was a downgrade Pasha, but it means he can upgrade to the AC later on.
And he's got no shortage of farm to do that with. Still at the top. Envy is catching up though. He is closing that gap. We saw it about 3k and now just about 1. So
he lost 2k when
stepping
you
up.
eat the moonshot. That's
Actually,
like
that's true.
That's
yeah,
what happened
that's
there. So.
deceiving that. Yeah, Scam mentioned that earlier.
Oh, lost 4k, I guess. The eating the moonshot. Is that? Do you lose all the net worth on the moonshot, or does it still give you? I'm not sure.
Or is it half? I don't know. But you're right. Yeah, to step you back on the numbers. Oh, Vega smoked up.
The secret though. Both teams looking for one another.
And I mean, I guess the Hex and they'll move in. There we go with the damage. 1-2, Sven. Easy pickings, and this is a big window. 70 seconds, and you've got no Ember. And the question is, I don't think Vega will necessarily realize that he might have buyback. Let's see how much pressure they do put on Pasha. He's going to start to look towards the mid. Roshan is going to be up in a bit, and this could kind of be secret saving grace, because Vega, they're not going to go pushing the base. They're going to hang around, wait for Rosh, because I guess they just see there's obviously the possibility that Ember did have buyback.
And I think right now for Vega, like if you can keep picking off Ember, like you're winning this game. You don't have to take a Rax before 45 minutes. You don't even have to take a Rax before 60 minutes if you don't want to. As long as you keep finding these kills and getting more and more farm on your Sven as well as your OD. Like OD still has 2 empty item slots. Probably one's a Blink Dagger, which is like a pretty small item to get, but there's still a lot of room for both Sven and OD to grow. Even Darkseid, like you've got the Greaves and the Pipe together, but you can throw in a Shiver's Guide, you can throw in a second Hex for the team. This lineup just gets scarier and scarier. So they'll take a T2 tower, but I imagine the follow-up is to fall back and for Roshan. And even this T2 tower could contest it if Secret are ready for it, but their initiation is the Batrider Lasso, which just gets too hard countered by False Promise this game.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
We are trying to do his best to force them back, but the ping's out to Roshan. Roshan's up, and Vega are going to go in for the taking. And this is going to be something that I don't know if Secret can even try and defend or contest. And they'll have to let this one go the way of Vega.
I wonder if they have to defend. Okay, so Mag's going to defend mid and top, so they'll just Rosh with 4 heroes, which is a little bit risky if Secret realize what's going on, where Darkseid is pushing out lanes. But there we go. Darkseid just pushes out one and already heading back to make sure he's there for Rosh.
OD now with the Aegis cheese. Anyone want the cheese? No? Nah.
Cheese is
no cheese. Vega not a fan of the cheese. Alright, free cheese. I want the cheese. They just
it must be like in that awkward like.
Here's the courier. Here's the courier. Is that that's going on a cheese mission, isn't it? No, it's just delivering to OD, isn't it?
He's delivering his Blink.
No
awkward.
cheese mission.
At some point,
well, they do. They've got the greed there. They see it. They know it's there.
I think they know it's there, but
deny the cheese.
if they knew it was there,
it's being guarded here by this man.
Yeah, that Drew's headed back to fountain. They actually have not noticed it. I'm sure like 5 minutes from now they'll just like ask themselves like, hey, so who's got the cheese? Like, if OD uses up Aegis, he'll be like, someone pass me the cheese. Where's the cheese at? But that was the 3rd Rosh, right, guys?
Cheese? Still that?
Guardian of the cheese.
Oh, I guess no one just had a slot, and the courier was having the day off. I'm sure they'll be back for a later. Someone will realize. Oh, they moved the range creep out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the ping. Hang on, wasn't there cheese there? Oh, there was.
I think as he moved,
yeah, they noticed it when they moved the creep.
He's body blocking it. Yeah. Now they've seen it, and it looks like
Darkseid on the way down.
Might grab it.
Yeah, drops the TP. Yeah, I'd rather have the cheese than the TP, and there we go. Cheese has been recovered.
He's very far from
saved.
The team, though.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Got themselves the top tower as well. Tier 2 down on the top.
Bringing back towards mid again, like you've got bottom lane, mid lane pushing in. They want to try and find payoffs. If they go for the all-in push up top, Secret will just kind of rat it out a bit, delay them, and ideal scenario is catching out Batrider, Ember. They get the vision of him.
Ember.
That's one of the really nice things about this Dominate group. I think at this stage you don't want to stack with it. You want to just use it to try and scout and find these kills.
BKB straight out just in case they just have the vision to jump on it.
They need to de-ward this Secret ward. This is a really important ward for Secret to have up on the bottom side of the map to just be able to scout out Vega when they come to try and punish the split push.
Haste.
Vega again, grouping up as 5, and Secret, they're spread across the map. Like just looking at the mini-map, you see them farming multiple locations and kind of staying in this game by just upping up the farming efficiency, even if they aren't. They haven't found a kill in such a long time, I feel.
I mean, it really just it feels like it's Vega's game at the moment.
It was
because it's just Envy, and if Envy gets caught out, then it's kind of game over.
This is a rapier game.
There's a lot on Envy. Oh yeah, he's
There's no winning this game without a rapier. Like, it's not even about the fact you're up against Aegis and all that. Like, that's just he's never gonna have enough damage to do it on his own.
Oh, puppy! Oh, one more! Oh, the sanities! That will burst him. He's gonna get taken down here. Misery getting the lasso onto no one to be a buyback here from Puppy. The Pulse promise onto the OD, keeping him alive. We'll see Vega trying to move in Pasha. Is it armor starting to tick very low, but the Weaver's actually going to run out. Coming in with the sleight of fist, Envy bringing them down low, but Pasha stunned up. BKB comes out. Hitch is going to run this one off, and looks like he's done. Sleight of fist going through Pasha, thinking about turning and fighting. Look at the vacuum. The wall's been dropped between the Misery. BKB moving forward, trying to find the kill onto Nom, but he has got the Aegis. Will Astral himself to buy some time. Misery continuing to try and pursue for more. Pasha is going to get himself the hell out of there. And in comes Envy, finds Mag. They'll get the kill onto the Darks here. There's your Aegis from OD's back up for round 2. He is having to deal with an Earth Spirit and a Dazzle, and the rest of Secret coming back in towards him. Backup of Oracle. Can Oracle do some magical stuff to save him? Looks like he can. Pops down the feet at Fade Seedic to buy him time here, giving the immunity. He'll Astral himself.
Might get a blink even.
It's all very pretty, and blinks over. And oh, he's actually got the Hex down onto Misery. Misery though gets braved by Puppy. Puppy getting the save out. No one. They keep him alive. Oh, again with the Astral. But they've lassoed Solo. They're done with him. They've lassoed the Oracle. They've taken him down. They've got the kill onto OD. Solo's going to look for the TP out with the Glimmer Cape, and he's done it. They don't have detection.
They didn't have detection for OD either when he got Glimmer Cape. That Glimmer Cape is just destroying Secret there. And if Oracle got another false promise off on the OD
kept him alive.
I think it would have kept him alive when he would have got like a 12 kill. That would have just been like, okay.
And BKB had just come off cooldown again.
Yeah, that was like false promise. You heal him up, he survives 7 seconds, he BKBs, and suddenly Secret just get team wiped. But luckily, I mean, good play by Misery to finally find and punish the Oracle for just what he was doing. We see Oracle get boots of travel. Like, everyone's just like, okay, this is boots of travel time.
Because they did lose the melee rack, so Vega got the objective.
I think Secret got enough in return. Like, it was very much like Vega all in for the melee racks, like using the Aegis, the cheese, and BKBs. So
and Pasha's just got a Daedalus just like that, just full up done.
He's picking up a Lincoln's for now. I think he wants to be able to not get Blink Hex at the start of a fight, but
Pasha! Oh, he's found him! Oh,
nice.
Oh, Envy.
Still followed him.
Envy.
Some things.
He's good.
He's gonna back off. Oh, he's been scouted here.
Misery is there as well, and has the lasso. It's just come back off, and the control is there. Mag's there, popping up with it. Pressure here on the bat, and he's going to lasso again onto Mag. The lasso refreshed there from Misery, doing big things inside of Secret. Mag's going to get taken down, 2 dead on the side. Solo getting stunned up here by Boulder smash from the Earthsprit, but they'll leave it at that.
Sven is the buyback.
That was some big play there from Misery with his refresher.
Yeah, Misery just putting this game on his shoulders right now, and Zeus dishing out tons of damage as well. Like, one of those heroes that just constantly spam spells, just gets kills, and Vega are going to have to use a Darkseer buyback, and even with that, it's maybe going to be a tough defense. Actually, no, it looks like Secret just going to back off on their own accord. I mean, Secret's high ground push is absolutely pitiful here. You look at this draft and think, how's it taking towers objectives? There's no way. For Secret to win this game, they've either got to like team wipe Vega twice in a row with buybacks on cooldown, or they've got to just go 60, 70 minutes in. So this game not ending anytime soon unless it's like a Vega clean victory from like an Aegis push that they can do.
It's all about what Envy does now after this Lincoln's. You know, we mentioned the Divine Rapier, and still looking at it. I think he's got to be thinking about that.
It could, like, Bottle could be replaced by MKB, but there's no evasion, so he could go for another Daedalus. But I think ultimately Rapier is going to be the final solution.
Misery with an invis. That's the lasso again. If OD comes out, might be able to catch him. He's going to keep it safe. Up at the top, Mag and Shoma towards the middle, and Solo just on the sidelines, looking to get some vision back out on the map. Has got that ward. And
again, I mean, we see Solo and Vega put 2 of these wards on the side cliffs. He's done one on the right side of the map, one on the top side. So it wouldn't be. They know exactly what Secret are up to, and they're trying to punish this now. They see Earth Spirit here too, so they may actually go for this pick off.
The Pasha can get the jump, and yeah, Pylite dies. God, there's a lasso onto Pasha, bringing him in. Solo's there as well. There's some Misery to get himself out of there, and he will. Ember Just sticking around Envy. Jumping in and bringing Solo low. It's just a bit of a tease. Remnant's away.
Yeah, Spirit, and that lets Secret know that the ward's there, which it might. Yeah, they're pinging it again. They just pinged that spot. Like that to me is like not necessarily worth it since you reveal the ward, although it is a ward that's actually okay. The ward's about to expire anyways, but these ward spots at this stage of the game getting a bit more predictable for Secret now that it's happened so many times this game on those cliffs. Vega may have to start getting a bit more creative and find other ways to initiate. I feel like this is even where you like consider something like Shadow Blades on heroes who can initiate just to get that bit of extra invis and surprise factor. But now it's Vega kind of waiting things out, probably eyeing off the next Roshan as well.
Yeah, that's going to be the safest thing to do here for the side, and it's coming to that time indeed when it's going to be ready for the taking. Yeah, I mean, I guess for the OD as well, his next item looking towards the Refresher.
Refresher, unless he feels he really needs armor. Shivers is okay too.
Yeah, because no one else. Well, they've got the Darkseid. I think he's building a Hex himself.
I think Refresher makes more sense because you get the double BKB Hex, which is really just so powerful. And then you can replace Atos by with a Shivers later on. Although the Atos is the Linken's breaker, so if he wants to be able to deal with the Ember Spirit Linken's, he may need the Atos. The Astral just has that cast time, which makes it a bit harder to rely on. See, Roche has respawned, Vega not planning for it quite yet. I know he still needs the travels, he hasn't got a Moonshard yet.
Yeah, he's still got a bit of voice.
It's the Sven who's now effectively maxed out.
I guess he gets rid of the S on Y, and but still the movement speed is nice.
Probably see a Satanic as a replacement. Unless he needs more damage, but I don't think that's the case. He still gets kited, that's his big problem. You've got double lasso, you've got searing chains, you've got Earth Spirit, he's gonna get kited regardless of items and stuff. And importantly, Pylai Dai is actually getting closer and closer to an Aghanim Scepter on Earth Spirit.
Oh, he is, he's got a lot saved up.
That's a big late game item that changes really how the game is played. You can he can be basically the oracle for Secret when you've got this. You can save anyone who's caught out in an aggressive position. You can use it to deal with the push coming out from Vega by kicking someone into the fountain. It's very pesky. You combine that with the Batrider Lasso, you can just relocate enemy heroes very big distance. They triple TP back and that was a 4-man TP back and immediately Zeus ulti scouts him. I think they were trying to pretend to be pushing top and then either smoke or just pick off Envy at bottom. They
go for Roche.
Yeah, but once the Zeus ulti scouts and they're like, okay, we're not finding a kill on Envy, let's just rotate. This is plan B. They were trying to get a pick off and then take Roche. And then
is this the Envy Rapier? Is that Orb of Venom just going to turn into an ugly Skadi?
Oh, he's got an Orb.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Envy.
The Orb of Venom into
Envy.
Rapier is not a build, unfortunately.
Envy.
He wants to kite.
Letting the team down here. So it's a Skadi.
Kite Sven, man up a bit better against OD, and just survive the sheep sticks. Yeah, a bit disappointing, really, you know? Not what you're hoping for?
Not the dream here. But there's still potential at the rate that Envy's farming. He's going to have gold on top of that. So maybe the Rapier dream is still true.
He's kind of peaking as he's 6-slotted, so it's hard to replace any of these items. Blink is so good on this hero for their mobility, and I don't know what you replace.
Dire's top tower.
Good lane though, Pasha on the high ground here, taking a lot of damage pre-BKB.
Oh, and OD just goes straight in the vacuum. The wall coming through Sanity's Eclipse, blowing up Pylai Dai here. Misery has got the BKB, trying to do what he can, forcing the side of Vega back. There'll be a buyback straight away from the Earth Spirit. Envy trying to jump forward. Weehung throwing the lightning bolt down, and they're going to run. Thundergirl's Wrath comes through. Misery, he gets the grab as a bag. Brock's the refresher, but he's out of mana. Now he's BKB'd. The false promise getting back out of it. Pasha cleans up Zeus there with Mudstrike, and now it's the side of Secret that got to get themselves the hell out of there. Searing Chains holding back Pasha. He's still got the BKB and he's still got the Aegis Blink online in a second. He's going to go too yellow though.
If he gets vision, he may just go blinking, and they lost their top tier 3 tower though, which is a bit concerning when there's an Ember who can just TP up there and leave a Remnant behind.
Oh, Envy.
He's being cheeky. Just Envy things. Envy may consider a TP top, leave a Remnant behind, and just force Vega back to Right now, Vega's not worried about that top lane.
He just waltzes in, hexes up Envy, the vacuum, bring it to in the back. Ice Path won't connect. They'll throw the stun through, and we'll get a couple of the Sleight of Fist with the cleave doing a fair bit. Now Envy coming in close and personal. Win Mag, looking for the Dark Sea, he's going to get it. Jump in from Misery, but he's taking pulls to the back end from OD. He's got to run. Shoma taking down low in armor. They'll burst down the Chikiro. No, the Fates, yeah, they'll still get in there with the right clicks. Puppy taking him down. Astral self onto the OD. Envy's there looking for the finish, but the blink out's there. He's still alive. He gets the hex out to OD. There's going to be a Puppy with Shallow Grave here, keeping Envy alive. They do lose the Oracle. 4 are dead. Ben, the only one to survive as he TPs himself out, and well, straight away they try to TP him. No, go away. Get out. No.
They committed
that's
very
a big
deep,
fight.
yeah. I mean, Vega just trying to commit a bit too deep, and then all it takes is that one buyback to kind of disrupt the flow of things, and that's something that just was underestimated.
Middle tower is under
Bottom lane
attack.
did lose a ranged Rax, but I don't think that's the biggest deal here. And
Oh, Pasha, he's in trouble. He has got a BKB, but he's still got the Aegis. He's going to wait that out first. Expire that. Buyback from Oracle. He's ready to fight. False Promise is online. Let's see what he can do here. He's called out by the Searing Chase. We can't get that initial blink in. There's your False Promise, and here come the heals onto Pasha. But the racks are starting to fall. He needs to look for some kind of opening. This might be it. They jump in, but the split's there. The Delta split is beautiful on the side of Secret. They do still lose Weehaw. Look at the damage that Pasha's doing, though. You've got to get yourself the hell out of there. Envy will remnant away. Nice stun from Pylai, holding back the side of Vega. Secret now on the retreat. But that is Weehaw now dead for 90 seconds on this Zeus.
That split was
so
good.
Did get, they didn't even get the melee racks.
It's
so close.
It was buybacks, or at least double buyback. Yeah, 3 buybacks from Vega. It's okay. Vega were like kind of pretending OD didn't have buyback. Like they waited until the last second to use. Like Sven died with the Aegis. He even got initiated onto like a 3rd HP, and OD still didn't buy back. Not until the Sven stun was coming out with the vacuum did OD buy back. And fortunately, the like 4-star, the Delta split was just too good. And then
it was a really good split.
It was also the Chikiro, after the Yules onto the Ember, the Ice Path was like on cooldown for like half a second, so he couldn't hit the Ice Path on Envy, or that may have been a kill onto Jackie as well.
Look how much money this man's got after that as well. 10k gold.
Envy just doing Envy things.
Well, they're saying he needs to get back and hold for this. He's got a lot of money. We need a rapier, Envy. We need a rapier. Otherwise, you're actually just going to go like this. They need more of a punch to deal with Vega to fight through these heroes. It's just not happening at the moment. Fortification will come out. Zeus is going to be back in the game in 25 seconds. Still pushing on. Oh, they'll jump in with Envy. Remnants himself out. The stuns onto Pasha. Maybe he's off cooldown, and again, False Promise is always going to be there if he gets into
They're trying to bait it out so that they can get a guarantee.
Oh, Pasha jumping in onto Misery, gets the stun off. There's the Hex onto Envy. Misery forced off the right, and he has the Shallow Grave coming out from Puppy. He's going to be fine. Sanity Slip coming out, not quite enough. Misery coming in, will get Astral. They're looking for the racks, so they found the melee racks, and False Promise now to Pasha. Envy jumps in with a Sleight of Fist, gets the chains onto Pasha. Pasha still gets the blink on Misery with the lasso onto the Chikiro. Chikiro in trouble. They'll get the stun off. They're actually going to kill Pasha. They cancel the TP onto Solo. Solo's going to go down as well. 3 dead on Vega. They do manage to get them on the defense, but they did lose the melee racks. Only the mid lane melee racks, range racks, and the top lane range racks standing. But that is 2 dead on Vega, 2 without buyback. Sven does have buyback available, and Envy's just for rapier.
This is actually not like a fighting rapier. This is a let's throne the rapier.
Finish the game.
Yeah, they want to finish the game with this one, and Envy, I think, realizing that without these buybacks, Vega, they went too all in on the racks there. They had no intention to fight, and all their intention to just take the buildings. Like Sven used his BKB Godstring to take the melee racks, but as soon as these 5-second BKBs wear off, like you're in trouble. You've got to have taken out like a Zeus or an Ember Spirit there. At the same time, I don't think that game plan works because all of Secret Heroes had buyback.
He walks in, but he's going to get hexed up straight away. Pasha throws out the Storm Hammer. They get the vacuum onto 2. That's going to be the middle racks totally cleaned out.
Misery with the Octarine Core just has such high uptime on Lasso. 45-second cooldown.
And with the
refresher to go with it.
Really nice play from Misery this game on the bat. And that's a game where there's been Oracle. He's played around it. He's still managed to find himself be very, very useful. A touch drop down. They really don't want to commit with this Sven until they have that Oracle back in the game. Look at the stun onto Misery. Misery will be Shallow Graved up. The Hex on the Puppy coming a little bit too late. Misery getting Astral forced away here. But look at the Sleight of Fist damage there, bringing Nolan incredibly low. He's actually going to go down. That is the OD down without buyback. Zeus goes down as well, but he does have buyback available. Misery buyback straight away. That's Puppy on the deck, and he buys back immediately. But it's triple kill for Pasha, who's meanwhile cleaning up on the sidelines. Still have Envy around.
Game on
He's going to be careful, and he jumps straight back in. He's still got the rapier. This is the big kill that they haven't managed to get yet.
No Godstrings for Sven makes this very difficult though. But the Abyssal Blade lockdown, that was the upgrade from the SMY. That item make a big difference. He used on the Batrider somewhat unnecessarily that last fight, but I think now that it's been scattered, Secret's like, oh wait, let's not go all in for this one. If Sven gets on us, if he takes out Ember Spirit, we're suddenly feeding away a Rapier and could be in some trouble.
He's got to play so carefully with this.
I mean,
He's got so much money as well on top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, nearly backup Rapier. It's nearly a backup Rapier territory.
The one nice thing is, like, if you lose the Rapier, who takes it? Sven doesn't actually have an item slot for it particularly well. You could replace the Blink, but you lose Blink. Like, I think this Sven actually does nothing in a fight without his Blink Dagger. It works so well with the False Promise as well, because that guarantees a Blink Dagger up if he False Promise. So, if anything, like, it's not like a game-losing loss giving a Rapier to Vega. Something you'd love to avoid doing, but for now, Secret taking 5 of the 6 Raxes. I think Vega's timing window for this game is now just this next 4 minutes where there's no buybacks on Secret's side. As soon as Secret have buybacks on Batrider and everyone else, I think they've just won the game off of that. Like, they are so much stronger at this stage with Refresher, Octarine, Bat, the Ember Spirit's mobility, what the Zeus does in team fights. This next... They need to kill the Bat again before his buyback comes in the game. Otherwise, I think they're probably out of this one.
This is the risky bit here for both teams. See what the plan is from Secret. They're going to smoke.
Okay.
This could be it. Make it go right into the base and see if they can get the fight to finish the game. What they can get.
Haste!
I mean, Cameron went off 4 or 5 buybacks on cooldown here for the side of Vega.
Yeah, none of them coming up that soon. OD the closest, about a minute and a half
Misery.
away.
He can get that OD and he can, jumps in, gets the last off, but straight away the False Promise and the Hex onto Misery.
Still okay for Secret, maybe part of the plan if they find another... I mean, it's 45-second cooldown, like, you're okay with this still. I mean, False Promise even shorter, but you're just testing the waters here. That doesn't cost Secret anything. Gives them a bit of... I mean, it gives away their position on the map and... Vega maybe a bit more defensive with their posturing, but ultimately, like, you just want to kind of buy time, get your Batrider, get your Lasso back up, get your buyback also back up now on Batrider. Andy can kind of mention that, yeah, he's got the backup Rapier if he wants it. Plenty of options, and it may be actually be Secret now waiting out Roshan. I feel like Batrider could very much benefit from an Aegis. Like, I guess he doesn't really have the slots unless he wants to drop a 4-staff. Zeus theoretically could be a carrier if he wants to drop his Aether Lens for a bit, or his Ghost Scepter. Even just a Dazzle, like this Dazzle offers a lot to the team. Now the Blink Dagger pickup means like the Grave is so much more guaranteed. In the past, Vega would try and find the Dazzle.
Oh, and Misery's been found.
Oh, no, that's the one thing the one thing. Don't lose Misery while his buyback's on cooldown, and happen 100 seconds.
That's painful.
100 seconds without Batrider. He is the most, like, almost the most important hero to have on the defense.
And look at Roshan spawning.
I don't think they
It could
care
be on
about Roche.
time.
I think they'd much rather
They don't need it. Yeah.
Well, it's like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
You spend some of that 90 seconds taking Roche to get an Aegis on, like, what, a support or a hero? Because
Yes,
OD and Sven aren't carry. I guess OD has TP. OD could, but you want to use this time to take lanes of Rax if possible. On Pi, he could sell his TP and get... he's so close to Ags. I think he just prefers to have buyback. He's going to say the Ags is not going to be a game-winning defense item, although I'm not entirely sure that's the case when you can push people into your fountain, but I'm going to hold out buying it.
We have, this is the big defense. MV at the moment, he's going for the Rat, going for the Megas.
No, they cancel the T's, and NP's still in a position to contest the Rax here. He didn't actually, like, Remnant all the way back out.
Dire's middle tower is
They're
under
drawing
attack.
lines, and it looks like still okay. Vega will not be able to use the Batrider death time to much done. It looks like in the end.
Yeah, so Secret holding on nicely here.
Scattered out at Roche, but they're going to secure OD and Aegis, which I think is worthwhile now.
Roshan
He's going to pick it up. OD's got a slot for the Aegis. Who's taking the cheese this time, man?
OD probably wants to just buy a Moonshard with some of his extra money. Oh, he hasn't quite got the surplus to buy back as well, but may look to do so anyways. What's he up to?
That's close, that's close. I guess as well, one of the nice things about having this backup Rapier is that when we do see Secret doing the high ground defense, he'll probably just drop his boots and hold on to the Rapier so he's, you know, sit back and slide a fist safely. And it's going to be very hard for Vega to kind of finish the game against that. It's all about them catching out the Ember. They need to kill it.
They need pickoffs, and that's something their lineup can definitely do now that they've got multiple hexes. But
and the Abyssal, they've got a lot of options.
Very much, itemizing for those pickoffs. I wouldn't even mind seeing like this is like where you just go really out there with your items, like Jakira, pick up a Shadow Blade or something. Like just go look for a Shadow Blade initiation so you can scout out heroes, get an Ice Path off, find the Yule's Catch or whatever it may be. I don't think they need like a third hex or anything. It very much comes down to scouting and vision now more than anything. And that's something Secret still have, like a deep ward up on the Vega side near the racks. They also have a defensive one on their side. These are very important wards to have at this stage of the game, which Vega aren't really dealing with.
Well, Vega, again, starting to move out as a group down the mid lane. When there goes Raph, we'll see exactly what the plan is, and straight away TP backs are coming in.
It's the vision game that is really right now the big thing going Secret's way.
Oh, Pasha, he's not messing around, straight in. There's no fort here. He's looking to clean it out. The stun and the silence will come through. Weave gets dropped down, connects onto all four of these guys.
Megas versus Megas, or I mean, Secret are gonna have to fight versus Megas now.
They've still got the top range. They've still got the top range. Yeah.
Okay.
Still got one bit of a lifeline left. Solo getting caught out on this, and Misery will find the lasso straight away with the slide. That's why Misery refreshing, force stuffing, trying to blink forward, trying to go for the flashy plays. Can he catch out this OD? Well, with the sticky napalm slow, the stun from Pilady. No, they're gonna get it.
Oh, that damage from the MP crit.
But he does have buyback available, OD. He does have buyback available, and he's almost certainly going to need to use it, and so will the Oracle. 90 seconds and 60 seconds off on the side for these guys.
Oh, Mag, is he going to... Okay, he's not going to get caught out here at bottom. Misery TP down there, hoping to find a Blink Lasso, but unable. One range Rax on 165 HP. That's like one spend swing, and that Rax is down.
Can Secret end the game here?
I mean, both heroes have buyback, so it's going to be a full-on 5v5, and God Strength is the main thing Vega kind of lacking right now.
Oh man, getting the back of the storm out onto two. Pasha moving in, trying to clean that. Here comes Nolan with the buyback. Piladi has been great up. Weeha, one more hit, he's going to go down, and Piladi's dead as well. Double kill for Shoma. The perfect jump, and now Misery and Envy just getting themselves out on the sideline. Envy will TP away. Misery being chased down here by Mag.
Be close. Oh, that flame break allows him to blink away. That was actually a huge flame break, so Misery doesn't. If Misery did not have buyback again, if he died there,
I think they. How was the status looking like for them? He does. No, he doesn't. He was short on gold.
Yeah. So the two heroes who died at buyback, Misery barely gets away, considering he didn't have buyback. That could have. I mean, it's likely going to be mega creeps anyways, which I don't think means game over at this stage.
No, not with. But yeah, because Envy's nearly got the funds for a third rapier.
Sven can just suicide for this Rax. If he wants to just blink up there, BKB and attack, the Rax is down. Glyph still on cooldown, so I mean for Vega, they may just try all in for Megas here. I mean, or not even all in, like just a Sven solo suicide, but I don't think it's worth Sven suiciding for Megas. I think you play it a bit more safe and cautiously. Vega, they back off, away for the more key pickoffs. We're at 63 minutes in, and it's still one Rax on each side. I mean, one of them a lot healthier than the other, but realistically all it takes is like 5 seconds for Secret on the high ground with no one defending it, and that's a dead melee Rax. Even less if it's someone like Envy with his rapier.
Yeah, smoke time. What Secret can do with this, if they can get a jump all the way up to the other side. It looks like Envy. And he's going to TP himself back home. He has got the Remnant out. What's the plan here for the man? Yeah, he's going to actually pick up the second rapier.
Ooh.
So what did you get rid of? Did you get rid of the Skadi?
He got rid of
the Skadi.
Yeah.
Got rid of the Skadi. Pick up a second rapier. He's going for the backup rapier. Alright.
Basically decided like even the Skadi won't keep him alive against the hexes, the Sven stuns.
He just needs to get the damage out. And we've seen, with these big crits, he does bring them down incredibly low. And two rapiers.
And Vega do not want to base trade here. Yeah, so basically saying, even with Skadi Lincolns, I'm a glass cannon. Like I get that Lincoln's broken, I get hex, I still literally die. So it's gonna be more reliant around like the dazzle. And this is where the one surprising thing to me with Secret's play is they haven't given more farm priority to, not even farm priority, but like Earthspirit could have bought the Ag Scepter, would have had to give up his buyback, but they haven't got the Ags on Earthspirit still, and I feel like that is one of those potentially game-changing spells. So it's an interesting decision by Secret to not highlight I complete that here in the late game.
Oh, Pasha moving in here. Are they going to be able to find it for Misery? Actually, lassoing up back, but the false promise will be there. And got to be careful. Misery popping the refresh and Shallow Grave coming through. Astral trying to do what he can with the sleight of fist, but it's not quite enough. Vega moving forward, ready to chase them down. There's Mag, he is going to be able to find behind, they've got the Vision, they get the Hex, In's no one as well, and Zeus, oh! Wait! This man's dead though. Rest in peace, Weehaw. And that is Zeus down for 100 seconds.
I can't believe he lived there. The OD banished while he was Grave just went off like 0.5 seconds before the Grave wore off, so he came out of the banish, didn't take damage, didn't die, and then he blinked as well, because he was, well actually I think it was BKB'd maybe, or he BKB'd out of it, so whatever happened, somehow Misery survived. Oh boy. Although, that may change. No one. Whoa, he's got a lot of heroes nearby.
Oh, OD.
Is he going to bot him? Oh, he missed the Hex! Misery!
Oh! Oh no, got it! 1, 2, but Puppy's there. Sanity comes down, not going to be enough to burst down Puppy, but here's Envy. Turn it at 1! Oh, the false promise coming in time. Now he turns around to Puppy, takes down Puppy. Envy in trouble. Is Envy going to go down here? 1, 2, 6.86, triple kill for the OD. Rapier's hit the deck. He does still go down to the false promise. Envy will buy back. He has the backup Rapier, so he is okay, but who's got the Rapiers? Who's got the Rapiers?
You have no Rapier carries. You don't want Rapiers if you're Vega. You're like,
I don't want this.
Mag's like, this is an item slot. Screw this piece of shit. I'm like,
here you go, Pasha. What's he going to drop for
I don't think he wants it.
No.
He wants the blink.
What did he get rid of?
He got rid of a Daedalus.
There's another Rapier, mate.
He doesn't want it.
Who wants the second one?
No one wants these things. It's no. Keep away. It's Tom Riddle's diary. You don't want to go near that thing.
Jakiro, he's got 2 gems. He doesn't need 2 gems.
No.
I think he can sack a gem for the Rapier.
No, you don't want it. You don't want to know.
Rapier Jakiro.
They're cursed.
Rapiro.
This is the stage of the game where Vega just 5-man camps the Rapier so Envy doesn't get him back. Like, leave him on the ground,
Mag wants it, Mag takes it. Yeah.
What are you doing?
The little purple bastard.
You're stuck with him. You're not dropping him. You're not getting rid of him.
Oh, no.
You're a 5-slotted Darkseer now. You've only got 5 item slots. I mean, Sven does more damage with Daedalus than Rapiers. I'm pretty sure, I don't know the maths on this, but I'd say it's similar, and there's no risk of losing a Daedalus.
Oh,
at the same time, you lose a Rapier, who's going to use on Secret? So it's very much like, okay, I mean, Envy can, but he's got... Oh, he's actually down a Rapier. He's actually a short one, so Envy would love it.
There would be nothing more satisfying than just to see Mag killing Envy with like a little Darkseer punch. Oh, hang on, we've got some action going on here. Pasha, he's found a bit of trouble. The stuns are coming through, but there's your Hex onto Envy. The vacuum, Envy's brought back, he can't go down again. If he goes down again, he really has screwed up this time. He's going to be fine. Misery popping the pressure, get the lassos out, but they've got the false promise onto Pasha. He turns onto Misery, Misery's going to die, but they kill Pasha. Pasha's now down for 2 minutes, he does have buyback available. Shoma being forced back to base. This is the Oracle down for 90, no buyback available. Mag coming in, he's got to be careful here.
It's super hard to fight without Oracle, but luckily they've got Mega Creeps, and that's going to force Secret to come back and end right now. So, if Secret had lanes pushed out, like 44 no Oracle, like you're okay with that. Like you keep pressing on, and a Rapier's being returned. So Envy's like, okay, I didn't have to actually buy another Rapier. I got it returned. So that's some good news. Sven.
Oh, we got the Rapier. Oh, we did.
Yeah, Sven died, bought back. I mean, Sven's actually, honestly, he's happy. He'd rather the Daedalus than the Rapier. I'm like 90% sure. He's got his Daedalus back. This is more damage with the God Strength than the Rapier damage output.
He didn't want to use dirty Rapier.
Yeah, right. That thing's been some nasty places.
What?
Huh? What?
Oh, yeah, we have it. 16 minutes in, 34-30. It's stepping up this game. That we did have a period of this game where it was like, this is like, look at the game graph. This is like, it's like,
these dots.
Oh, that's fake. No, up and down. But that, of course, these big swings are just because of the Rapiers. So, you know, Starter Secret definitely still have a chance here. Alright, that's the buyback. It's all about the buybacks now at this point. And as you can see, no one on Secret does have a buyback. Misery's just short on gold. In a minute, there's going to be a couple coming up.
He's in 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's the Envy buyback that's the kind of real killer at this point. But then at the same time, you look at the side of Vega, and actually okay, they're still short money on Oracle, but yeah, the Sven buyback.
It's looking like the main ones on cooldown right now is Sven and Ember for a good period of time. Dazzle as well, but not a very important buyback cooldown. So.
No.
Earth Spirit, he's got Ags. Okay, there we go. That's the only like real item pickup left for this game right now was the Earth Spirit getting Ags. Every other hero has like every item they're gonna farm, apart from Rapier's going the way of Darkseer. But Darkseer's still got his Rapier.
He's still got it, yeah.
Cracks me up. I mean,
he's like, hey Sven, where's yours? Oh mate, come on.
I'm sure Darkseer would rather Refresher actually, have a double hex, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Take a Rapier, why not?
Nah, looks better on the scoreboard.
More fantasy points, I'm sure.
Misery. He's not going to find anything. Look at Vega, they're actually moving around as a group. It's quite smart, this.
You've got to stick as fight. They get the high ground ward, hoping to find it. Misery and play off of that.
Hello, anyone at home? Nope. On a road trip. There you go.
See, like even Sven, like in his position, he's not the one showing himself in the 5-man bottom. He's staying as he's actually the most hidden of like all the Vega heroes because he's got no buyback. 10k gold is not going to do your team a whole lot if you die. And there we go. They get scouted.
Alright, game's up.
TP.
The gig is up.
Mag has even got a TP. Yeah, of course. Everyone's got boosted travel this stage. It's actually okay. Only Siomon Jakiro doesn't. But Mag actually stayed bottom because, I mean, if you're Secret, you're thinking they just 5-man TP, so he just pushes the lane a bit more with an extra Iron Shell. Oh, our first signs of the game breaking. Daxia, there's Iron Shell bottom.
Oh! I'm not seeing it.
Oh, you're not? Oh, I've got it.
I've just got a normal Iron Shell.
Daxia flaming features all over the map.
Come on, I want to find something broken.
Give it enough time.
Are we in breaking game territory? Is it that time again?
It should be.
Is it because of EE once again? It's come full circle.
Hey, this is what, his 5th?
Refreshes. Nice.
Good. That's the...
Get the God Strike top all the time.
Yeah, you leave it in your stash.
Yep.
If you die, you buy back, you refresh your BKB, your travels, and your Abyssal. Like, you've got 3 important things to refresh.
Is under attack.
Well, 4 if you're including the God Strength. I guess the travel's not so important, but this is actually really nice for Sven to have. It's just a matter of being able to be in the right position to toggle it. So they're double courier, so he can have the courier with him holding the refresher.
Middle tower is under attack.
They're pressing forward, they can use this refresher, not just at the fountain. And
oh my, how's that? Then goes Raph again.
OD he's gonna do. He can actually buy items if he wants. He's got SK and has the cheese.
Ah, yeah, refresher, I guess. Yeah.
There we go.
Straight in.
Bought it.
OD
And replace the let's say Atos at this stage of the game is kind of like meh.
Yeah, that. I mean, I guess the one thing it was useful was for popping the Lincolns, but now we're at a point in the game where Envy's not carrying Lincolns anymore. He's done with
passed off on that. So. I don't really know who's winning this game right now, Owen. I'm going to be honest.
I mean,
Jakira's going to hex.
The graph is pretty much relevant because it's just the rapier, gold swing. It's all the decisions, really.
It's a Game of Thrones right now, so.
I don't know, man. This is. We've just seen both teams be able to win. It's all about who gets the jump. It's all about which core dies first. Who loses a core first? Envy, we're past a bit of a tricky period because he is going to have buyback in 15 seconds. That's back off cooldown. I
mean, Secret know their buyback for Ember's up and the Sven is still down. They could try, theoretically, to make it play during this time.
Is that the game breaking? I swear, did I just imagine Envy on fire? I swear I just saw Envy on fire.
So
I'm going to watch the stream.
Ember Spirit,
was Envy on fire?
He has this ability called Flame Guard, Owen. It puts
no, I'm not going to. He was really on fire. He was super on fire. Look, watch. No, that's not Flame Guard. Do you see that? You saw that. Yeah, he was on fire. He was on fire.
He's an Ember Spirit for a reason.
Oh, hello. Did someone pop a BKB? Yes, they did. Off we go. Goodbye.
Yeah, BKBs don't really matter. I mean, they matter for having them in a team fight, but they were all 5 seconds, so BKB TP away, no problem.
I want to watch it, Envy. Oh. Yeah, he's on fire again, look! Oh! Did you see it? You didn't see it?
I saw it on the Twitch.
You did? Yeah, we got some fire.
Alright, but I believe. Oh, Misery's got some crazy stuff around him. I mean, that's just... Oh, you can't actually see the... Well... Oh, no, he had some crazy stuff too. I don't know. The Firefly wore off and he still had some.
Gotta find some good stuff.
Got all kinds of... I don't think Octarine's meant to make those colors.
Is that normal? This blue witches?
I don't know.
I'm just...
The Octarine lifesteal of Misery is like getting extra colors added to it, I'm pretty sure too. That's some good fun. So at this point, Mag is like so pissed off he picked up this rapier. He's like, I should have left it top. Envy's just got a never-ending supply of rapiers. There's, what, 4 rapiers on the playing field right now? 2 on Envy, 1 in his courier, and 1 on the Daxia. There really needs to be a way of disposing of rapiers that your enemy drops, because it causes a problem where it's like they're on the ground and you can't do anything.
Here we go, they're just going to go for the game. Lads needs to defend this. Pasha straight up to the tier 4. The Hex is there onto Pylite Eye. They move in. BKB, he's been pocketed by no one but Puppey. With the Shadow Great King, like Sanity dips coming out. Envy Crew below the Astral. He's still alive on the side. Refresher, the second Sanity double blow Envy up. He's got to buy back again, step back the game. The tier 4s are gone. No, can Secret hold this? We are moving forward. There's a Lotus Orb out to Showman the Slayer. He's the one frontlining Pasha, being held to the side. He still has that BKB here to use. Showman's going to TP out, will get away. Pasha now with the BKB, but Mystery's there with the lasso, bringing Pasha back in solo. Can he get close enough though? They've got the Aegis. They'll wait for the Aegis here. Round 2. How's he going to do here? The stun, perfectly timed. Pasha, but the false promise coming out from solo, keeping him alive. The vacuum onto 3. Where's the follow? No, Fortune's hand onto 2. Highlight Eye getting braved up. The Stormhammer breaks through. Envy's been stunned. Envy's dead. 130 seconds down. 2 dead on the side of Secret. Makes that 3. It's going to be GG as Vega finally do it. Secret tap out. That final fight, they've done it. Vega Squadron take the win, 75 minutes in. What a game.
That was an insane game. And it just felt like at the end, Vega's like, let's just see what happens if we just run at their tier 4 towers and throw them. We all have buybacks, we all have BKBs, we have Aegis cheese. I think we can force Secret back, and Secret were just like, they seemed so caught out by surprise that Vega were finally willing to make such an all-in play that it took them a long time to get back. Like, they'd already lost their tier 4 towers. They weren't in position to use like their lasso to pull into Fountain or to use the Earth Spirit Aghanim Scepter to kick people in the Fountain, because I feel like heroes on hitting tier 4 towers should be like free kicks in the Fountain there, but Secret just got caught up by surprise. Vega just making the first ballsy play there.